Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live. Welcome to Cambridge Acoustic Nights. Have we got a show for you tonight? I'll ask John. Have we got a show for them tonight?
Oh, not really, Rhys, no.
No, okay. So, welcome to the October edition of Cambridge Acoustic Nights. We have some tremendous acts for you. We've got someone beaming in all the way from Quebec. We've got a duo, Playdos, coming a little bit later. And to cap our evening, we've got a team of a duo from Yorkshire, Plumhall. We're looking forward to that. They sounded great in the sound check, so you're in for a real treat. So to get us going, me sitting in my darkness and sucking a lozenge while he's doing so, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you my co-conspirator in running Cambridge Acoustic Nights, especially online, John Meed, who's in the middle of creating a new album at the moment, and we're lucky to have him because he's pretty busy. So, John, over to you. What are you going to do?
Neither of the songs we're working on at the moment, Rhys, but never mind. Well, I can hear the rain beating on the window outside, so I thought I'd do a song about October. Called October Wind. I met her by the riverside. She gave to me a wheelchair smile, basking in the February sun, as if the past and winter both were gone. I was into counting and to sums, and things that needed to be done, and things I didn't need to know. Down where the rivers flow, she told me of the people she had known, the friends and lovers now long gone, children after children who had flown along life's open road. She told me of the splendors she had seen, the darker moments in between, and how none of us is what we might have been. Down where the river flowed. The poets and the artists who were here, the writers and the philosophers, their words may remain or disappear, and no one ever really knows. I came back with the first October wind, the wheelchair lying by the bend, and gentle laughter echoing down where the river flows. That's October, everyone. This is the very strange thing about living in this world of Zoom and YouTube, that I can see people clapping, but I can't hear any of them. So, which is great. Oh, there's someone clapping in the background. Well, I thought that. As we're very privileged to have Plumhall playing later on from one of my home counties. I was actually born in Lancashire, but I spent a lot of time in Yorkshire, and this song's actually about Derbyshire, but it's a song about northern mill towns, and inspired by somebody saying that they should write a song called "Blame It on Belper," and this is it almost, except it's "Don't Blame It on Belper." Here I am on my own again, singing songs in a basement bar. All the songs that I wrote for you on my broken-necked guitar. Hear the beat as my body clock ticks, one more year of party tricks. I thought I'd make 26 with you. Blame it on this northern rain, blame it on this cross-country train, all of the things that you can't explain. Blame it on my walking shoes, blame it on these Milltown blues, but don't blame it on Belper. Don't you blame it on Belper. Please don't blame it on Belper, or blame it on me. And I go from town to town, cotton towns and woolen towns, millstone dreams. They can tie you down or they can set you free. I think I misunderstood. I thought I knew where I stood. I thought you were here for good with me. Blame it on this northern rain, blame it on this cross-country train, all of the things that you can't explain. Blame it on my walking shoes, blame it on these Milltown blues, but don't you blame it on Belper. Don't you blame it on Belper, please. Don't blame it on Belper, or blame it on me. Thank you very much indeed. That's my little bit for today. Just as an afterthought to that song, someone asked me to play it last weekend, and this happens rarely to me. I couldn't remember the song. It had gone completely. So as a special challenge, I thought, I'll do that song tonight. Hope I get through it. Anyway, thank you all for listening.
Thank you so much. We had a holiday in Derbyshire, near Matlock, and every blasted signpost seemed to be going to Belper. I never went to Belper, but all roads seemed to go there, certainly in that area. So before we tune into our next act, hi to everybody out in Canada. There are some Canadians out there watching us tonight, obviously tuning in to see our next act, I would guess. Although they're good friends of ours as well. Hopefully they're tuning in to see John, probably. They've probably heard enough of me. Without much more ado, from Quebec, a young man who I've seen from the smaller ages growing into this full-grown Renaissance artist, who's a dramatist, writer. He's written some plays, I think, on musicals. A songwriter as well, although I don't know if he's going to sing any of his own tonight. But live from Quebec. James, you're in. Unmute yourself.
Thank you. Very, very happy to be here. I'm going to play, I'm going to launch right in. I'm going to play first a song by a band from St. John's, Newfoundland, called Hey Rosetta. So this is a song of theirs called Bandages.
Nothing weighs a fucking time. That half of the bed, empty like a page, all the curses, claims you've yet to make. Oh, the promising line, bending like a spine, all the whiteness that your pen could write. Get these bandages off. You can't stand, you can't walk. Oh, leave these towels and go. Get up and you get out into the sun. That's where we belong. It's been a bit too long. All our weaknesses are growing strong, and winter always ends with water on your lips. The April rain comes swinging in. Get these bandages off. You can't stand, you can't walk. Oh, leave these towels and go. Let me up, let me out into the sun. Oh, come, she will. Oh, come, she will. Oh, come, she will. Oh, come, she will. She will.
Thank you. All the silent clapping. Cheers. Yeah, so that's again just another shout out for Hey Rosetta, fantastic band from Newfoundland. Doesn't get enough attention. Please give them a Spotify or wherever. Second one I'm going to do is actually a British song, surprisingly. This is a song by Jackson C. Frank called "Blues Run the Game." Although, frankly, I actually know it from Laura Marling, so my version of it is a little more in the Laura Marling flavor. Just a moment. Okay. Catch a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. Send out for whiskey, baby, send out for gin. Me and room service, honey, me and room service, babe, me and room service, while we're living a life of sin. When I'm not drinking, baby, you are on my mind. When I'm not sleeping, honey, when I ain't sleeping, mama, when I ain't sleeping, well, you know you'll find me crying. Try another city, baby, another town. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues come following. Living is a gamble, baby, loving's much the same. Wherever I have played, wherever I throw them dice, wherever I have played the blues, I've run the game. So maybe tomorrow, honey, someplace down the line, I'll wake up older, so much older, mama. I'll wake up older and I'll just stop all my trying. A boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. Thank you.
Well done, James. Guest appearance from Lauren there as well in the background, unless you were aware. I still want to know what she was doing. What was Lauren doing?
I was cleaning up after the dog.
Well, too much information. Thanks, James. A great version of two songs. The band from Newfoundland again. Who was that again?
Hey Rosetta.
Hey Rosetta. Dig it out. Sounds great. Thank you, James. We'll chat to you a bit later. Those of you that have been tuning in to Can Online will probably already recognise Catty in this next act, but will not perhaps, we'll recognise Fernando if you've been to Cambridge Acoustic Nights in Cambridge, but perhaps won't recognise him straight off. But Catty, we first met Catty in a duo when she first turned up to a Cambridge Acoustic Nights, and she's been solo in a couple of these events, but it's good to see her back with her partner. in the duo, which is known as Playdos. Catty, do you want to take it away?
Hello. Hi. Yes, thanks for the introduction. Yes,
Okay.
it's good to...
You're in the bathroom.
Sorry?
I said, are you in the bathroom?
No. Does it sound like we're in the bathroom? Does it look like we're in the bathroom? Why do you keep asking that? Anyway. We are gonna do 2 new songs. Not new songs, but new songs in our repertoire. And the first one is by a man named Lloyd Cole, whom I actually did not know. Fernando usually comes up with artists that I don't know at all. So he came up with a song which is a bit sad. It's a separation song, but hopefully it's also beautiful. It's called Myrtle and Rose.
Be the one to come and knocking at my door, and I would be the one to let you in and nothing more. You would break the bread and we would drink the blood of Christ. Blessed are the lovers, for theirs shall be the night. And in the morning you'd be lying by my side, and you would want for more, and I would give you more. You would be the one to lay the blanket on the ground, and I would come to you, but you'd be nowhere to be found. So I would turn to her, for she was always, always there. Lost will be the souls of the wanton and the weak, and in the morning she'd be lying next to me, and I would want for more, and she would give me more. So then it was for me to come a-calling at your window, but you were never there. She doesn't live here, just the thin girl. The elevator operator told me so. So I would lay the table and I'd wait for you to call, staring at the myrtle and the rose, and I would want for more. I became the one who sits and watches from afar. You became the woman in the German car. I constructed characters in Quark and Photoshop. The longer you were gone, the less the longing. The longer you were gone, the less the longing. The longer you were gone, the less the longing. Now who should be the one to come striding down my street? To what do we owe this apparent sense of urgency? And I should be the one touched by your very presence, dear. The longer you were gone, the less the longing. The longer you were gone, the less the longing. And I now you come for more, but I've no more to give. This has been enough for me. Thank you. Silent applause. It's always good to see people participating, because I still find it weird. I mean, it's very nice. Don't get me wrong, but I'm looking forward to playing live again very much, as I'm sure all of you are. The next song I came up with, or I suggested, it's I discovered it as I often discover new songs these days. I was watching a TV show, and there was this song, and I thought, oh, what's a nice voice and nice song, and I Shazammed it, and it's a woman called Carla Morrison. I don't know if any one of you know her. She must be, I don't even know, South American. So it's a chance for me to practice my Spanish. And a chance for me to play this egg very badly. I apologize in advance. It's called Tu Atacas. Tú eres del pasado que mis dedos acariciaron. ¿Para qué vuelves esta vez a inquietarme otra vez? Prendes todas mis emociones, devuelves los calores. Todo comienza a girar en torno a tu regresar. Después de tanto tiempo, tienes en mí todos tus cimientos. Tú me desbalanceas, tú quien pausa mi tiempo. Tú me tocas, yo tiemblo, tú atacas siempre en silencio. Tú me desbalanceas, tú quien pausa mi tiempo. Tú me tocas, yo tiemblo, tú atacas siempre en silencio. Después de tanto pienso que como tú a otro no encuentro. He aprendido a estar sola con mi sombra. Cuando reprimo mi querer, siento volver a estar bien. Me miento constantemente, me hago la fuerte. Aunque vuelvas a mi rondar, me hago ciega cuando pasas. Después de tanto pienso que como tú a otro no encuentro. Tú me desbalanceas, tú quien pausa mi tiempo. Tú me tocas, yo tiemblo, tú atacas siempre en silencio. Tú me desbalanceas, tú quien pausa mi tiempo. Tú tocas, yo tiemblo, tú atacas siempre en silencio. Tú me desbalanceas, tú quien pausa mi tiempo. Tú me tocas, yo tiemblo, tú atacas siempre en silencio. Después de tanto tiempo, tienes en mí todos tus cimientos. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Thank you. I'm so glad I didn't completely forget the lyrics, which I was afraid was going to happen, but no. Thanks.
Thank Gracias. A qué placer escuchar un poco de español.
Ah.
I think that's the first. That's the first Spanish song we've had on these on these online sessions.
Oh,
that
really?
was absolutely lovely. Two gorgeous songs. Thank you very much indeed, Playdos.
Thank you.
That was an absolute treat. Well, that's. I actually am. Thinking back to James's set, I did wonder if we were going to have something in the French from Quebec at some point. So maybe we'll invite you back sometime and set you a challenge. Anyway, we'll move on to rather. We've been. We've been in Canada and we will shortly be in Yorkshire, but we're going to come back rather closer to home to, as Rhys said at the beginning, my co-conspirator in all this, tremendous musician, tremendous friend as well. And Rhys, I don't know if you're going to do any of these, but the last live music that I saw, proper live music, before all this happened, was Rhys's album launch, and maybe or maybe not he'll play a song from his new album.
What an astonishing coincidence, because you mentioned that and I'm not singing a single song from it.
I thought that would be the case.
But he did mention the new album, which was nice of him. It's out there on Spotty Tunes and everything else, so do go and dig it out if you wish to. Or buy a CD. It doesn't have to be mine, just any CD. Support a musician, and will be better. This is a set for me, which is sort of coupled with a couple of emotions. I'm in the process at the moment of making a new album and repackaging an old one, actually. And I thought, even though I have to warn you, I haven't sung this in a while. I thought tonight I'd do a song that came out 10 years ago on an EP. And I haven't sung it for a while, so if it sounds odd, you know why. Kicking back the hours until 5:30, staring at the clock upon the wall. Seems an age since she left this morning. She wonders if the hands have moved at all. Deep inside, she hears him calling. She'll close her eyes and she'll see him there. Aphrodite's power is flowing through her. She feels a love beyond compare. And she knows, like an eagle knows how to fly, she'll never have to wonder why, because she knows. And she goes, like a tune inside a lullaby, she'll never have to wonder why, because she knows. packing his bags, he knows he'll miss her. The goodbye note pinned to the wall. A love this strong is simply much too much to bear. He can hear the taxi driver call, and he knows, like a baby knows how to cry, she'll always have to wonder why, because he knows. And he goes like a comet in the midnight sky. He wonders if he'll wonder why, because he knows. And she knows, like an eagle knows how to fly, she'll never have to wonder why, because she knows. And he goes like a comet in the midnight sky, she'll never have to wonder why, because he knows. Thank you very much. It was an interesting moment in there, but it has been a while since I played it. Thank you. That's from, as I say, an old EP. This song I didn't write. For those of you that know me, will know I tune my guitar quite a lot. And on the 12th of October, 1997, 23 years ago, so last week or so, John Denver died. Strangely, leaving on a jet plane. Well, no, it wasn't a jet plane, but... and John Denver was a huge influence to me when I started playing as a teenager, for his theatrical performances, I think, more of his gusto and his energy. And then something also happened this week which sort of made me think about doing a John Denver song and which one to choose, was that a good friend of mine, David Camish, who's a luthier, made me this guitar. So this is a hand-built Camish special. And I know he's watching, so I just thought I'd put that in. But John Denver's famous also for singing a song called This Old Guitar, which is on the Back Home Again album. And whilst this isn't an old guitar at all, in fact it's pretty damn new, the song still rings true about anyone who's got their first guitar. Mine's over there actually. Got their first guitar, and a sort of love song to the things that the guitar has and the guitar and he have shared. So on behalf of John Denver, wishing him, hoping that he's resting in peace, as it were. Thanks for the inspiration, thanks for the songs, and this is his song. This old guitar taught me to sing a love song, taught me how to laugh and how to cry, and introduced me to some friends of mine, and brightened up some days, and helped me make it through some lonely nights. What a friend to have on a cold and lonely night. This old guitar gave me my lovely lady. It opened up her eyes and ears to me. It brought us close together, and I guess it broke her heart. But it opened up a space for us to be. What a lovely place and a lovely space to be. This old guitar gave me my life, my living, all the things you know I love to do. to serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside, and most of all to sing my songs with you. I love to sing my songs for you. Yes, I do, I know I do. I love to sing my songs for you. Thank you very much.
Two lovely songs, beautifully performed, Rhys. That was a treat. Thank you very much indeed. So we are coming to the to our last act of the evening, and this is one of these small world introductions. We a little while ago, a friend of mine, David Stevenson, very kindly introduced me to Nick Hall and said, "You ought to get him to play one of these days, one of your gigs." And so we said, "Yes, please." And Nick volunteered not just to play himself, but to play as a duo, Plumhall, and they're from one of my adopted counties, Yorkshire. So I'm trebly glad to have you on the show. Welcome along, anyway.
Oh, thank you
so much. It's great to be here.
It's been wonderful. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we've had a great blast. Thanks.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. I listened to a few of your songs online. It sounded really good, so everyone has a treat in store. I shall hand over to you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very so much.
Thank you.
Right, should we just kick off straight away?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Whoa.
Spirit and your mystery, your love is all away. Your hero and adventure, impetuous and bold. You drew us all in from the cold. You had no roots to hold you down, the ties keep you home. While we had all my family and dreams to perform. But when you slipped the net of one, when no one could tell, I admit I was as jealous as hell. These are the saddest stories ever told. Twice as cruel as they were. Welcome back to us. Many miles we wandered on city path and track. Many times we followed and resolved what we turned back. But finding the tomato plants, set eyes on the girl. My young one went into the world. These are the saddest stories ever told. Cruel adventures, twice as cruel as they were born. Welcome back to us. Brought you back to the domain. Sheep down from sorrow, been buried in the rain. Your child was playing quietly as he turned into the yard. I found my very blood-free song. These are the saddest stories ever told. Cruel adventures, twice as cruel as they were born. Welcome back to us, the saddest stories ever told. Cruel adventures, twice as cruel as they were
the silent clapping. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
That's off our new album.
And we happen to have one here. How did that happen?
A new album, The Ghost of Noise, and I think we'll carry on with another song from the album, and it's a song called Closing Down. We were lucky enough to be in a film that was released earlier this year.
It might never happen again, but
It might have happened again. So we kind of arranged all the acoustic live folk music in the film, and we wrote a song for it, and this is the song that we're going to do now. And the film's called The Runaways. It's available on Amazon Prime and Sky and other
Amazon
places.
the first
I know. Sorry. And also it's coming out in North America on Apple and other places, I'm sure, on the 17th of November. So it's called The Runaways, and we're in it for about 2 seconds. But this is the song that we wrote for it. Okay, here we go. So it's this is to try and evoke the idea of kind of a seaside town that's closed down for winter, and that's kind of the idea behind the song.
Quite opposite, really.
Am I in tune?
Tell you what, you know what? I won't play on this, and then you'll be in tune with yourself.
No, I'll be fine. We'll be okay. Here we go. 1. You can't do?
No, you can't.
1, 2, 3, 4. sign is on the door. You don't love me anymore. I'm closing down. When spring comes back to warm me, when birds rise in the air, I walk up to the headland and seek some comfort there. I look for life returning, I wander paths unknown, and cast a spell to call you safely home. I'm closing down. I'm closing down. The sign is on the door. You don't love me anymore. I'm closing down. The sign is on the door. You don't love me anymore. I'm closing down.
Thanks so much.
What a gorgeous song. Two lovely songs.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely loved it. Fabulous set. We'll have to, when all this is over, we'll have to get you down to Cambridge to do a proper live set.
Oh,
It'd be a pleasure.
wouldn't that just be luxury?
Wouldn't it really? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. It's been a treat to finish off with Plumhall, but thank you to everyone who's played tonight. I mean, it's been a really, really great evening. Thanks to Thanks to James for joining us from Quebec, and to Playdos, and to Rhys, and above all to Plumhall. That's been absolutely gorgeous. I'd like to also thank the people who've been sending in comments to us via various things. I'll begin with a comment for one of my very, very best friends who commented that her partner, who plays bass in a little band, shared a stage with Nick at an Ilkley festival not very long ago. So Pam Margrove, thank you very much for listening in, watching in, and lovely to know you're there. But also thanks to Marité, and to Karen, and to David Lawrence, and Paul Booth, and someone who's got a tag I don't recognise, but for sending in comments and saying it's all sounding lovely. So that's great. Thank you all very much indeed. Rhys, I don't know if you want to add anything to wrap up the evening.
No, it's a fabulous evening. Thank you very much to all of you. We're going to have a chat afterwards, obviously. Drink beer and stuff like that, whatever we do afterwards. Champagne, probably. We're going to have a chat afterwards, but I'm going to thank Angie, who's looking after the transmission for us.
Thank you, Angie.
And